Hey everyone, it's Extreme Fanboy. I'm in your face with this review. Star Wars The Last Jedi, Episode 8. Episode 8, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Let's talk about it. Extreme Fanboy. Time to review this movie. First of all, this movie, freaking. Anyway, they throw into stuff fast. There's a lot of surprises, a lot of shock moments, a lot of what the damn, a lot of, ups and lefts and rights. Kind of like counterclockwise, like goes up, then it goes to the left, kind of like a damn grandfather clock, like a watch. Sorry about that. It threw you into the action fast. There's a lot of moments in this movie where like, wow, it's like, how do you say it? If there's a word for it, I would call it like, damn, I forgot the word. I'll find it later. Anyway, throws in the action fast with the fights. But this movie didn't have a whole lot of fights. It had a whole lot of shock value, some comedy. So this one had like some comedy to it. I think the last one had it did had some comedy to it though, but I feel like this one, try to put a little more comedy influence into this one, or at least not as much compared to the last one. I really can't remember that much. No, Star Wars Episode 7, Episode 8 was pretty good. I liked it. I definitely say right now I'll give it a 10 out of 50. But not saying it's a terrible movie. It's just like it's just not extreme enough to be extreme for me. Extremely good. Let's see. First of all, throws you into the battle quick. Space battle goes on. See Princess Leia doing her thing, and I'm surprised the woman playing Princess Leia was in this movie. Unless they filmed her before she passed away, which I'm pretty sure it happened, or they used some CGI to fill in her stuff. It's amazing what we do nowadays. The woman who plays Princess Leia, I forgot her name. Leave it in the comments below. Rest in peace to her. She made a legacy for everyone to watch Star Wars. And I even heard she used to be on drugs, but now she's cleaning life up, for years now, many years. Action, threw into the space action fast. Then it toned down the action with some shock moments with Princess Leia. Finally see her have her moments where she actually uses her born power. I'm not gonna get into that though, but she almost dies, but she comes back. I'm not gonna get into that part. Uh, I'm not gonna get into that part. Some good hanging moments, desperate time of different measures. This movie had some whole lot of desperate measures. Crap, it's like left you on the edge a little bit. Kind of wanted to push you on the edge without really saying, "Oh, living on the edge of falling over." Yeah, so this movie just really it drew you in with the shock moments. Of course, like you see, it's like kind of weird, like how you see the rebellion just like almost like I had a standstill of falling over and just collapsing and failing. But in the end they're gonna do well. Like all the other Star Wars movies, by the way, I've seen them all. I've seen Episode 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and of course I've seen the original ones first, which is really New Hope, then Empire Strikes Back, then Return of the Jedi. I'm not gonna get to that part. Just like a lot of moments feel like, oh, not like all these other Star Wars movies. Where I'm going with this is you think like, oh, they're gonna fail, or you're at the edge, oh, they're gonna be destroyed. What will happen? You're like, but let's be honest, you know what's gonna happen. The Empire's, the rebellion, and the Empire gonna have their moments, and the Empire's gonna do good. They're gonna thrive. And plus, it's good to see actually Princess Leia actually lead a lot more on in the other Star Wars movies. Actually, her do her leader duty as a leader. Because the original Star Wars movies, she didn't really do much of that. Just a whole lot of action, kind of kind of falling behind Han Solo. So it was a good movie. It was deep. A lot of yeah, like I said, a lot of shock value, some comedy, not much fighting though. After the first half of the fighting, then you see Finn, the stormtrooper who betrayed the First Order. He of course you see him in instantly you see him do a lot, do some instantly see this funny moment he had, oops, oh my gosh moment. Uh excellent, excellent. Then then Princess Leia, I'm not gonna say why she's in the hospital. She's in a coma for now, but she's healing, so I can't say much. Then you see Leia has a replacement leader, and this woman who plays her oh, who's this woman? But it's good see, oh, I didn't know Leia had a replacement. It's wow. Then then you something about this woman who's replacing Leia as a leader for now. She's familiar. Is she familiar? Or was she in the background? Was she in the actual Star Wars movie? Was she in Clone Wars? Yeah, and a lot of stuff like that. She's this tall woman. Looks like she could be a person from the Hunger Games movie. I'm not sure. Uh, Very interesting character, the woman who played the replacement leader for Princess Leia's rebellion, for the rebellion and the rogues and all that stuff. By the way, I've yet to see Star Wars Rebels, but I need to. I will one day. But anyway, we'll get to that later. I will review it. Uh, anyway, then after that, you finish where last left off with the climax where Rey she meets Luke Skywalker and his lightsaber. Then then it's kind of then after that, he, as you know, he's refusing to be trained anymore Jedi because what happened for last time. Of course, this part. So like, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna say of course, Kylo Ren, turned to the dark side, his own nephew, and he feels responsible for that. So he's like, nope, I'm tossing this away. No training. No need to be a mentor. I'm not really a master. I'm done with the Force. Then she's like, no, you will train. No, the rebellion's here. I'm here to the rebellion sent me. Makes like looks like why you make it so special. Then after that, the freaking Chewie comes out. Then Chewie comes out of nowhere because from brief moment, actually, for a brief moment, if I can swear, if Chewie didn't freaking kick down that door, you swear he wasn't. You swear, Chewie from Chewbacca. I mean Chewbacca, Han Solo's partner. You swear if he didn't make that brief moment, you probably would have ignored him or not paid attention too much. I feel like this movie is more focused on the new characters, of course. Leaving room for them, and I feel like this movie's gonna build up on more new characters. Just throw them in there. Side new main but side characters, characters to help the rebellion. The new characters in the rebellion. Finn and the people he's gonna gain along the way. Anyway, though, yeah. Anyway, after that, then after that, Finn, you see Finn, trying to do like so usual escape thing, which you're surprised, like, why is he trying to escape right now? But it doesn't make sense that he's trying to escape, not trying to be part of the war, or at least, try to help in some kind of way, at least help, someone matters to him other than himself. At the same time, Finn, he wants to help, his heart's in the right place, just a tough, sticky situation, going into war. War is always gonna be hectic. He meets a new character, meets a new person. It's good to see this person, a woman named Rose. I don't know who that woman is, but I look forward to seeing her. I saw in the pictures years ago. I saw in pictures like last year before the movie came out. I was like, oh, who's this character? Well, they finally got an Asian character in Star Wars with this hair. I'm like, she might be dull, but I said I'm gonna give it a shot. Watch it. Well, I didn't. I don't think I said I'm gonna give it a shot with her, but I'm gonna see basically where could she do? How could she fit in? How much action to give? So she did a good job. Freaking knocking him out and all that stuff, doing her duty. She's definitely a young, dedicated rebellion person, part of the rebellion. Really can't say much about that. She's really ready to really push herself to help the rebellion and fight for what she wants and keep the peace and the dark side away. No more just what's it called? That it's keep the empire away. Empire, the First Order. By the way, the actors in the First Order, the main general for the entire First Order, it's very nice. Of course, you didn't see them as many generals as the Rich Star Wars movie. You see it's built on one guy. That's a very oh man, the generals were very kind of old school, very simple, kind of like this got this very old school kind of nice military tone, kind of straight up old war movie feel to it. Old war movie. You can think about it if we're gonna compare that. Since only one main general and all that stuff, and of course then you see the boom out of nowhere. You see the leader of the First Order, looks very kind of chaotic, looks very chaotic, very messed up. But at the same time, he's freaking scarred all over, got burn marks and everything. But you're not oh, this guy's ugly. I can't look at him no more. Unlike the first one, and it's shocking that you see how big this guy really was. You saw the last movie, not gonna get to that. With this guy, how big he really is, how realistic he is, how big he's really not like he is, not giant hologram, or at least I thought it was a hologram. At least I thought it was actually a real reflection of his hologram. If you saw the last Star Wars movie, Episode 7, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. He's then he appears typical thing oh, I do not tolerate failure. I'm disappointed. Man, is he powerful with the Force? Man, is he powerful with the Force? He's miles away. He does ridiculous stuff with the Force. Vader couldn't even do this. But anyway though, I would say he's kind of beyond almost beyond Dark Plagueis. It's Dark Plagueis beginner status of how powerful he is. Of course you see Kylo Ren. He talks to his master. Finally you get to see his master. Like I said, he's not as big as you thought he would be. Good to see this face. It's kind of in because in the original Star Wars, Darth Sidious, he was kind of not even around halfly. He was very mysterious, well, very mystery like. He hardly ever saw his face, except for kind of at the beginning. It was wow, you get to see this guy right away. No waits, no mystery, no like cuts in and out, no back and forth. So we're gonna see him, or we're not gonna see him, or we're gonna see him more, or we're gonna see his weakness, or we're gonna see him like I don't know, yeah. So instantly, this guy's instantly exposed in this movie. This movie, the pace of it was kind of fast. No, very nice pace, kind of like a trying to be dramatic, but I'm just like trying to get you drawn in pace. Not really dramatic pace, but something like like let's be honest, if you're a veteran Star Wars fan, like it's not gonna be as dramatic or as dramatic as it could be. Where you're like on the edge of your seat, like, are they getting destroyed? Are they gonna get destroyed? You're not really gonna cry, feel like super sad because the rebellion they're gonna do good from the past years. It's how it is. For all you Star Wars fans and all the veterans. And then of course like no then after then after that you see Chewie. Then you have to see then like he finds out Han Solo's been dead. Man, just he's in shock and all. Luke Skywalker. You see Luke like just really coming to himself and thriving the planet. And he's like, no way I'm coming back. I came to this island to be deserted. There's no point in going back because I failed already. I can't do this no more. And Rey's like, no, hold on, hold on. Then like he goes for a moment by himself. He goes back to then he goes in the Millennium Falcon to get like Millennium Falcon to be alone and like look at the old ship. Then he runs into R2D2. R2D2 only had like one scene in the movie. Kind of wish he saw him more, but yeah. They freaking and he's like, nah, I can't do this. I can't do this. Sorry, old friend. I can't do this anymore. Nothing can do can make me go back. Then R2D2 actually luckily gets him back. He's like, oh, cheap shot, but yeah. Wow. Easier than expected, but he's still at the same time now while he's teaching Ray, he's still like, nah, I can't do this. He's still like, nah, I can't do this. Why am I wasting my time? Think twice. At least trying to get back, trying to go to it. Then what else is going on? Pretty much you could say the movie was then like, oh yeah, then you come back to the rebels, at a no at a standstill, still moving, ain't got much to do. And the main pilot, best part of the rebellion, he's like trying to be a rebel within a rebel, which makes no sense. He definitely like had a plan with Ray and Rose. No, I mean Finn and Rose. He went with it. You see him like him actually like freaking get slapped. You see him like why is this guy not doing what he's told? Why is he rebellion? I guess like taking orders and taking these risks when the leader's like do this, do that. Leader's like just take my orders. It's kind of weird like how you see like the rebellion say take my orders, even like let's see if you've seen like Star Wars Rebels on Cartoon Network, but still like take my orders and old fashioned like take my orders and that's it. Hurry up, I want you to survive. You need to take my orders and don't do anything else but take my orders. After that quick moment, but not like too intense. Like take it, definitely take it. Like I'm gonna freak. Not like that intense. Like not with that intensity. You know, the new leader's like, what's up with you? I don't like you. You're a flyboy, and you're typical like I still flyboy like you. You're not gonna make things any easier. So stay away. Stay away. Let me do my job. No interfere. Follow orders. The leader and him. Then the tone. How can I say what tone? I feel like there wasn't. I don't know if there even was a tone to this movie. The tone was. This movie was alluring, like a fishing rod, just alluring, like bait, a little bit. But at the same time, you knew not to go to it, just want to look at it for the entertainment, make entertainment. Like it's like a cartoon, but the fish and the worm making fun of the fish and playing around with them, drinking tea. It's kind of like that. It's like this lured you enough to say it was luring, but this movie was just nice. And these three people have this Finn and Rose and got them in the main pilot who was in this last movie. Just had some and they have a moment where they're like, we're not gonna tell you when we got a risky plan. I was like thinking like, why do this risky plan? Why not even tell your leader? So just why not tell the leader of the rebellion not what you're gonna do? You don't see that leader's gonna understand him and let you know and feel like it's a good thing. You know, but they go through with it anyway, keep it a secret. They go on these private mission, all that stuff. Finn and Rose and on this nice planet with the beach, this gambling planet. I'm not gonna ruin that too much though. Then BBY is there. Just nice movie. The movie when they went to that planet, Finn and Rose and BBY just quick movie. That scene went by quick though. It was kind of like I don't know. It was like kind of like winning half. It was like winning too quick in a poker game, like half. And then I see some slaves in the movie, like some people not doing so well, some slaves, all the other stuff. young people, and she's like, nah, you don't get the rich from like only one place. There's only one way you can get this filthy rich in the galaxy, and I don't like it because I've been in this position, and that's why I do what I do. You can feel it. You gotta feel a little intensity. So expects more intensity with the woman named Rose, the Asian character, Rose from Star Wars, and then they freak. That was a quick pace. That scene was very quick pace, probably the quickest thing in the movie. Then like rebellion trying to hold on to some hope. They got they got a plan. They're not. They got a plan that hasn't been said yet. So I don't see why there's got rebellion. This guy's rebelling against like not telling them what the plan is to survive. Like this survive like the what's it called, the Final Empire, whatever. The First Order is like what's almost destruction of them. Because they're gonna go pull through, like I said. And what else could I say? Good movie. You know, Ray, she sees a side of her. And like a lot of people, question unanswered. You thought a lot of things were unanswered. They felt satisfied. Ray's still not satisfied. Then you see like this, and then she keeps connecting to Kylo Ren, trying to connect to him, so there still could be good in him. And he has conflict, but it's not as dark as you make it seem like. He's not really shooting the dark side. Then he like the master is like, no, I can't. You're unpleasing. You're not Darth Vader. You're not fit to wear that helmet. What's wrong with you? It's good to see his face and see him be exposed a lot more. Finish where the last left off. Kylo Ren. You know, it's pretty good. You feel like he's definitely meant. He's a great. Basically, he's a high warrior. He was like almost like he'll be a great general, but at the same time, like he's not all the way there yet. He's still working hard to basically fight his good side to say, oh no, I don't need. Trying to find like try to fight what he feels like he could be. Feel like he's meant for something else besides being a leader. He wants to like uh impress his master, but it doesn't go that way easily. You know, so he had some doubts, and some dramatic moments. Like it shocked me how Kylo Ren was acting and things how he was talking to Rey with how they were what him and Rey were communicating was all in shock. You thought it was the island Luke was on, which by this island is actually abandoned. Like I said, it had something to do with the ancient order of the Jedi long ago. I'm not gonna get into that part though. And though then like she sees Rey sees the future. She's having so much conflict. She's crying on and off. With the Force showing her stuff. Then I'm not gonna get into that. But then there's very shock moments. So many shocking things. Then you see like this. Luke had his very shocking moment. That's why he said he failed. So it was like he's like, can you blame him? No, he's like half failing. He's like half he screwed up, half it was like someone else. He just stopped himself from becoming a failure and almost finishing something bad from happening. But yeah, not that much conflict as you thought it would be. More, I would expect more intensity out of it. But Star Wars, towards the end, like they get back, they don't sign back with the. There's this guy supposed to find actually help, with the plan. If they don't find it, but they actually find a thief or actually find someone else who just works for money who can help him. Also see the woman Ma with the orange woman with the big old goggles. You finally get to see her take some action, but she only has a brief moment in the movie. Good to actually see her like with a brief moment, she's freaking fighting while talking and giving good ideas. She's like definitely a feisty character, Ma. Freaking the Wookiee. Chewbacca's girlfriend. So nice movie and nice pepper. Movie got some nice pepper in there. Like threw some freaking pepper and make some little little pep in the step. A little something different. Ma, she got some pep. I give Ma an A+ for pep. And after the movie was kind of luring, drew you in, kind of shocking. Some deaths, some surprising deaths. How the leader just freaking went out like that. Kylo Ren's leader and the things Kylo Ren did, it makes sense. But yeah, he's trying to do his own. Kylo Ren can definitely say he's doing his own thing, wants to be independent and not followed by the forced orders all the way through. He doesn't like being used. He doesn't feel like, you can definitely tell he had conflicts and he wasn't just trying to, he definitely, and so it's like, he's still on the dark side, but at the same time he's doing his own thing. So yeah, and he's like neutral in a bad way, doing bad stuff. If neutral was bad, he's a bad neutral. And he was doing his own thing, being independent, like now I'm done with this. But yeah, you felt the conflict. How about him spoil thing? Star Wars, give it a 12. Give it a 10 out of 50. 1 out of 10 to 50, give it a 10. Good movie. Go watch it. It'll lure you in. It's got shock value. And also, by the way, the ending was, whew, the ending was the best part. The most action, the most spectacular thing in this movie could have done towards the end in the movie ever, period. So it was very spectacular. Ending was really spectacular. And with Luke, the way he stepped up and did what he did, he felt it. You knew it. Like, damn, some basic good stepped up. He helped just enough for, like, wow, he took the Force to a new level. He's definitely a master. It's one of those next level legendary, much like legendary Grand Masters of the Jedi Order, meaning of Jedi's. So that's it. Bye. He's finished. Luke. I'll say this: Luke. He finished where last left off, and now he doesn't need to feel guilty. That's it. Bye. And then, by the way, the moment him and his sister Leia had, it was like, wow, it was nice. You couldn't believe what happened towards the end with Power of Luke and how the rebellion actually finally got its beacons of hope. They sparked the fire of the hope that will destroy the rebels. So this is a movie you left you feeling good. You can't wait to see the next one. Just enough to say I want to see the next one, but not enough to say I love this one. The episode 8, episode 9. I expect a lot of good, dramatic, epic moments and a lot more fighting. Bye. String fanboy out.